Rosen has details.
Pakistan erupted in its worst violence since the controversy began. Police used tear gas to break up a mob of 1,500 stick-wielding students who stormed a gated diplomatic community in Islamabad. 180 miles southwest in Lahore, there was more carnage, ostensibly in response to Danish political cartoons depicting the Prophet Muhammad, first published almost 6 months ago. Fire destroyed 4 buildings occupied by Westerners, including a Norwegian cell phone company and a Kentucky Fried Chicken. Police believe some outlawed Islamic radical groups fanned the flames and were behind the shredding of several large portraits of national leaders, including President Pervez Musharraf. 11 people were reported injured, and a security guard reportedly shot and killed 2 others, bringing the protest death toll to at least 13. In northern Iraq, thousands of Kurds rallied, some burning the Danish flag, others scuffling with police. The scene was similar in the central Iraqi town of Bakuba. And in Iran, a country the U.S. has accused of stoking the violence, a mob engaged in the ritual burning of the Israeli flag, then armed with Molotov cocktails briefly set fire to the British embassy. Elsewhere, calmer heads convened, with women rallying in northern India and donkeys a popular prop from Tehran to Karachi. At the State Department, there was concern for the safety of diplomatic personnel.
Pakistani authorities have moved in quickly to protect diplomatic compounds, which we believe is very important. Contrast that with what happened in Iran and Syria just last week, in which mobs either attacked or burned down 2 embassies.
Also in Washington, the Council on American Islamic Relations, which has denounced the violence and accompanying anti-Semitism, announced a $2 million book, DVD, and internet campaign about the life of Muhammad. But the group cited the Iraq War as a factor in the cartoon controversy.
There's less leeway for cutting the United States some slack in the Muslim world than there would be if we weren't in Iraq. So, you know, you could view that as a factor, but I think it might have just been this latest incident was the straw that broke the camel's back.
The Assistant Secretary of State for European Affairs, Dan Fried, who was visiting Brussels and Germany, made a special trip to Denmark to discuss the crisis. A spokesman said that was because, quote, these have been tough times for the Danish people. In Washington, James Rosen, Fox News.